All right, got my good buddy Shirley here with me today. And we're going to do a level 1 class. So we're not going to try and ramp it up too high today. If you have other things in mind, you do you. So if you want to take it up really high and push every posture into a more advanced variation, feel free to do that. If I'm a little higher than where you need to be today, feel free to take it on down to something that's more manageable to you. You know our spiel, so I'm not going to get into that at all. Let's just go ahead and start. Today, let's start in child's pose. So take the knees nice and wide, and take the hands forward, and then just let the forehead drop down to the mat, and let the tush rock back towards the heels. So breathe nice and easy here. Invite some calm into your morning. So whether your morning is just getting started or maybe you've been up for a while, I have been up for a while. I've already done a small core routine, about a 15-minute yoga flow, and then I did 50 minutes on the bike. So I've been up for a while. So just feel the heart reach down towards the mat. Start maybe coming onto that chin just a little bit. The eyes will start to sneak slightly forward. Maybe you're all the way onto the chin, onto the bottom of the chin, and you're looking at your fingertips. Feel the chest plate start to press down towards the mat. Let the tush rock back towards the heels. Just breathe nice and easy here. 2 more big breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Slide the left hand to the left side of the mat. Put the right hand on top of it. Find a nice side stretch through the right side body. Now here what I want you to do is lengthen your left side body as well and drive your tush back towards your heels. 2 more breath here. 1 more breath here. Good. Let's come back up through center. Let's come the other way. Nice and easy. Breathe. Create length on this side. Again, you really want to feel a stretch through the left side body, but then create length through the right as well. 2 more breath here. 1 more breath here. Good, and come back to the center. And let's come back up onto our hands and our knees. Just start moving the body in any fashion that feels good. So anything that works for you. Let's extend this right foot straight back. And breathe nice and easy here. Point the toe down. Engage your core and just extend the left hand forward. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Drop the left hand down the mat. You could drop the right foot down to the mat. Peel the right hand high. Once you feel stable, then re-engage the right leg. Pick it up off the mat. Breathe nice and easy here. So if you wanted to go a little bit deeper here, you could bend the knee and grab the ankle and kick that foot towards the wall behind you. So I like to remind people to kick a little bit down. So that's going to pull the top hip back. It's going to drive the bottom hip through. 1 more breath. Good. Release the hand. Release the knee. Good. Nice circular motions. Anything round and round and round and round and round and round. All right, let's try the other side. Left foot straight back. Right hand forward. So we're nice and long here from heel to fingertip. So close your ribs just a touch. Pull the belly in nice and tight. Feel length here. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Drop that right hand down. Drop the left foot down. Peel the left hand high and start to rotate open. Once you feel stable, then re-pick up that leg. From here, you could bend the knee and grab the ankle, kicking into a back bend. So again, remember to kick a little bit down. That's going to make the pelvis rotate through. Shine your heart towards the side wall. Just 1 more breath here, everyone. Release the hand, release the knee. Fantastic. Go on. Let's exhale into a cat. Roll the spine up nice and high. Check out your tummy. Good. Inhale into a cow. Again, exhale into a cat. And inhale into a cow. 2 more times. Exhale into a cat. Inhale into a cow. Good. Last one. Exhale into a cat. And inhale into a cow. Good. Come back to neutral spine. Curl the toes under. Let's push back to a downward facing dog. So let the heels come down towards the mat. Pull the belly in tight. Breathe nice and easy here. Spread your fingers wide. Feel the palms flat down on the mat. So I like to feel in this just beginning. Feel like your fingertips are just riding just a touch up off the mat. Really feel the palms flat down on the mat. Now let those fingertips gently come back down to the mat. Press into the mat and shove your weight back into your heels. Feel your heart travel towards your knees. Pull the belly in tight. Let's bend both knees just a touch. Good. As you straighten the legs, feel the tailbone reach up and back. Good. 1 more time. Inhale. Bend the knees just a touch. Exhale in, straighten, breathe. Sink into those shoulders, spread the back wide. You just have one more big breath here. Good. Let's take the right foot up nice and high to the sky. Reach up nice and high to the sky. Step that right foot forward and through. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Let's bring our hands to our knees. So just let this foot wiggle forward just a touch. And now what I want you to do is really open up this left hip flexor. So let the right knee travel past the right ankle. So now you're feeling the stretch into the left psoas. Feel the right hip flexor now engage. Breathe. 2 more breaths. If you're steady here, you could reach the hands to the high and find a back bend. If you just want to stay right here with hands on the knee, stay right here with hands on the knee. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Drop the hands down to the mat and straighten your front leg half split. So it's important here to curl the right toe back towards you in this half split. Feel engagement into that hip socket. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Let's bend into that front knee and power up your back leg. You're in a runner's lunge. Now nice and long through the heel, through the crown of the head. Create length here. Come up high on your fingertips and be light on your fingertips. Just really light on the fingertips. Good. Let the left hand drop down to the mat. Right hand peels the sky, coming into a simple twist. Engage your belly away from your thigh. Reach long through your back leg and drive through your heel. Create length here. So that right knee is going to want to splay out towards the right wall. Pull it towards you. Feel the left hand and rotate the left rib cage through. Feel the right fingertips and draw the right shoulder back. Just 1 more big breath here. Good. Drop the right hand down to the mat, flanking that right foot. Big inhale here. Exhale, just straighten your right leg, nose to knee. So this is like a long pyramid. Inhale, bend of the knee, eyes, chest come forward. Let's do that 1 more time. Exhale, straighten that front leg, nose to knee. You could stay right here. If you want to curl the right toes up off the mat, by all means do so. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Let's bend into that front knee. Send the right foot back to meet your left. You're in plank. Probably your first plank of the day. So get long here and strong. If you have a traditional vinyasa, you're going to go through that. If not, let's lower all the way down to the mat with control. Hands stay by the sides of the chest, press into the palms, come to an upward facing dog or a little baby cobra, and then up and over the toes, downward facing dog. Let the heels come down towards the mat. Breathe nice and easy here. So this is a resting shape, and as you do more and more vinyasa yoga, you need to find this resting state here in a downward facing dog. This should be a place where you can check in with the body, catch your breath. Left foot goes high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high, push that mat away from you, drive that foot up and back. Step the left foot forward and through, drop the right knee down to the mat, take your hands to your knee. So what we're really trying to do is this right psoas, I'm trying to open up your right psoas. So bend in the front knee, let the front knee go past that front left ankle. Now, that right psoas is engaged. Feel the length there. Now, your right hip socket should be talking to you a little bit. You could stay right here. Maybe you push into that knee and find a little back bend here, just hands on the knee. If you can release the hands to the high, you can release the hands to high, lift the heart up, let the head drift back. Find a back bend here. Just a touch of a back bend. Breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Exhale the hands down on the mat. Straighten your left leg, half split. Ardha Hanuman. So your tush rocks back over that right knee. And you feel the left chest plate coming down towards the left thigh. The crown of the head is reaching towards the toe. Curl that left toe back towards you. Reach and drive the heel into the mat. 2 more breaths. Good. Just 1 more breath here. All right, let's bend into that front knee. Power up your back leg. Good. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Nice, easy twist here. Breathe. So again, your left knee is going to want to start to splay out towards the left side. Draw the left knee towards you as you rotate the right rib cage through. Reach up through the left fingertips. Feel the top shoulder draw back. Pull your belly button towards the spine. Now reach through the heel of the back foot. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Release that left hand down to the mat. You're in a runner's lunge here. Big inhale, exhale, straighten your left leg, nose to knee. So this is like a long pyramid. I don't care if that leg's completely straight or not. Just find some length. Inhale, bend in the eyes, chest come forward. Let's do that 1 more time. Exhale, straighten that front leg, nose to knee. If you can, curl the left toes up off the mat. Drive the heel into the mat. So you're feeling engagement up into the left hip socket. You're feeling your right hip drive forward. 2 more breaths. Just 1 more breath. Good. Bend into that front knee. Good. Send the left foot back to meet the right. Let's go through a vinyasa to downward facing dog. High to low push-up. upward facing dog. Let's roll on back to a downward facing dog. Again, find your calm in downward facing dog. 2 big breath here. And 1 more breath here. All right, let's go right foot high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. Push the mat away from you. Drive that foot up and back. Step the right foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. So we're in this nice warrior one. Feel this left hip rotate forward. Draw this right hip back. Bend into this knee. Set your shoulders down. Spread the back wide. Now, think about these ribs just closing just a touch. So you're pulling yourself out of any bit of a back bend. I don't want to be here in a back bend. I want to be here in this beautiful warrior one. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Right into chair pose, top of the mat. Breathe nice and easy here. Set your shoulders down away from your ears. Big inhale. On the exhale, twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. Left hand forward, right hand back. Shine your heart towards the side wall. As the hands go back to the high, can you sit down just a little bit? Let's twist the other way. Right hand forward, left hand back. Twist the other way. Breathe. Keep your hips squared forward. Inhale, hands high. All right, let's do that 1 more time. Left hand forward, right hand back. Feel the twist here. Breathe. Good. Hands high. And 1 more time to the right. Right hand forward, left hand back. Twist. Good. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back here, and then exhale, forward fold. Take your feet about a fist width apart. Peace fingers are going to grab your big toes and pull the heart down towards your thighs. So let's play with a bit of a pulsation here. Inhale, bend the knees just a touch, just a touch. As you straighten your legs, pull your heart towards your thighs, pressure your hamstrings back. Feel the weight shift slightly forward, the crown of the head's going down. This is the new normal here. Breathe. Inhale, bend the knees just a touch. Exhale and straighten. Can you get even a little bit deeper? 1 more time. Inhale, bend. And exhale and straighten. Holding here for another full breath. And release. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into plank. You can go plank, down dog. You could go plank through a vinyasa to down dog or plank through a modified vinyasa to down dog. Make the choice that works for you. So a modified vinyasa done properly is much better than a full traditional vinyasa not done properly. So pick wisely. Even just plank and then down dog is awesome if done right. Left foot high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Push the mat away from you. Step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up into that warrior one. So we're on the other side here now. Breathe nice and easy. Set the shoulders down. Belly's tight. Feel that right hip rotate forward, bend into the left knee till it comes over the front ankle, and you'll feel your left hip draw back slightly. Feel the outside edge of the back foot. Close your rib cage just a touch. Engage your belly button. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Step the right foot forward and meet the left right into chair, top of the mat. Hands come into prayer this time. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. So I don't care if it gets all the way to this side of the knee. Shaylee's got a beautiful practice. She gets it all the way over here with ease. Maybe you're finding the valley between the knees for your twist. Maybe you're where Shaylee is. Now what I want you to do here is I want you, regardless of where the elbow is, I want you to feel your lats turn on. So spread your back wide and then feel your interior sweep of your chest muscles. Now heave your heart towards the side wall and think about getting long from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Now sit down another ½ inch, just another ½ inch. Breathe. Quad should have turned on. You just have 1 more breath here. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Awesome, guys. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Reach them up high towards the sky. Sit down into chair again, Utkatasana. Hands come back into prayer. Prayer twist, right elbow, left knee. So once she finds the rotation, feel your hands. Now turn on your back. Spread your lats wide. Now rotate the bottom rib cage through by pulling yourself through with your right elbow. Now really feel pressure in the hands and turn on the interior sweeps of the chest muscle. Heave your heart towards the side wall and sit down another ½ inch. There it is. Everything's great right where you're at. Can you take 2 more breaths here? Can you take 1 more big inhale? Exhale, forward fold, hands down to the mat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. All right, plant the hands, bend the knees, make your way back through a vinyasa to down dog. So you don't have to do every vinyasa that's called out in any class. You could step right back to down dog, take a full breath there, and I'm sorry, right back to plank and take a full breath there and push to down dog. You could modify your vinyasa to your liking. 2 big breath here. 1 more breath here. All right, let's take the right foot up nice and high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Knee to the nose, round the spine. And let's just extend it back, down dog split. And again, knee to the nose, round your spine. And extend it back, down dog split. Step the right foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior 1. Big inhale, hands come up nice and high. So we're squared up towards this front wall. Breathe nice and easy here. 1 more breath. Let's straighten your right leg, shorten your stance just a touch. Good. Really square your hips up towards this front wall. So feel this left hip draw forward, draw this right hip back, engage, and just melt down over your front thigh. So maybe you're here parallel to the ground. Maybe you start to let the chest come down towards the thighs. Maybe the hands start to release down. Shaylee's got a beautiful forward fold here. Her hands are completely down onto the ground. Feel your right heel, let some weight shift into that front leg, and draw your right hip up and back. Now feel the outside edge of your back foot, that left foot, and rotate that right hip forward and down till you feel the whole backside parallel to the ceiling. 2 more breath here. 1 more breath here. All right, left hand can be to the mat. Right hand starts to peel the sky going into a revolved triangle. Don't be in a hurry here. Take your time. Once you feel your twist, you can start drifting that left hand towards the left foot. Maybe it gets all the way towards the right foot. Maybe it gets all the way over to the right side of the right foot. Breathe. Now, the key here is to reach up through the right fingertips as you square yourself through. Breathe. 1 more breath. Good. Release that hand down to the mat. Step the left foot forward, forward fold, top of the mat. Breathe nice and easy here. Let's go ahead and grab opposite elbows and just hang heavy. Let your heart come down towards your thighs. You can take your feet about hip width apart. Sway a touch side to side. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Let's take a few breaths here. Breathe nice and easy. One last breath here. And release. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. And let's go hands into prayer. All right, let's stay on this right side. So we're going to play with balance here. So what I want you to do is hands to your hips. I want you to sit down into a chair. Feet are about hip width apart. Good. As you stand up tall, draw your left knee up high. Good. Sit back down, find chair. As you stand up tall, pull the left knee up nice and high. Good. Guide your left foot. It could be here, ankle, calf. If you want to go above that, you have to skip the knee and find your tree. Hands to prayer. Relax and breathe. Let's take the hands to the high. Set your shoulders down. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Keep the hands high. Point the left knee forward. And then just step back into warrior 2. Your right foot is still forward. We're still on that right side. Let's flip the right palm. Reverse the warrior. And warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. You can shorten your stance if you need to. Cock your pelvis. Reach the right hand way forward. Drop it somewhere down below the knee. Breathe. Look up at your top thumb. So triangle. There's no curves in triangles. All the sides of the triangle are straight. So there's lots of triangles. Both her legs and the floor make a triangle. From her bottom hand, her right hand to the top hand, the left fingertips, and then down to the back foot and across back to the front foot, that's another triangle. Her side body on that bottom side, the right side, and her arm and her front leg are a triangle. Make sure you have straight lines in your triangle. 1 more big breath here. And warrior 2. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's cartwheel the hands down and step back into Vashisthasana side plank. So stepping back, you could stack the feet. You could drop the bottom left knee down to the mat and take the right hand high. You could modify up. Breathe nice and easy here, holding for 3, for 2, for 1. Release the right hand down. Again, make your way to down dog. So that could be a straight push back to down dog. That could be a vinyasa to down dog. That could be a modified vinyasa to down dog. Choose wisely for you. What makes sense for your body at this particular time? Breathe nice and easy here. All right, let's try the other side. Left foot goes high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. Push the mat away from you. Knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. Let's just do that one more time. Knee to the nose, and extend it back. Good. Step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up. Warrior 1. So we're nice and squared up towards this front wall. Breathe nice and easy here. One more big breath. Good. Straighten your left leg. Shorten your stance just a touch. And then fold over your front thigh, pyramid pose. Melting down over your front thigh. So Shaylee used her hands to her hips to create squareness and then keep squareness as she melted down. Then she released her hands down. I want you to feel your left foot, and then I want you to draw from your left heel all the way up into your left hip socket. I want you to feel the outside edge of your back foot and feel the right hip rotate slightly forward and down. Remember, you're trying to keep your sacrum square. So if you feel like your right hip is too far forward or back, adjust yourself so that the hips are in one straight line parallel to the top of your mat, that short edge. One more breath here. Good. Right hands to the mat, left hand starts to peel the sky, coming into a revolved triangle. Again, don't be in a hurry. Shaylee didn't immediately go to her deepest variation. She's taking her time. She found her twist now. Now she'll start drifting that right hand towards the left foot, getting it all the way over on this side of the left foot. If you don't like your hand there or you need a block, you be you. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Last breath here. Good. Release the hand down at the mat. Bend into the front knee. Step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Good. Step your feet about. Comfortable width apart. Sit down in the chair. As you stand up tall, draw the right knee up nice and high. Good. Again, sit back down in the chair. One more time. Draw the knee up nice and high. Guide that foot ankle, calf, or groin. What works for you? Release the hands to the high when you're ready. Set your shoulders down. So the key here, this knee, drifting towards the side. My hips are going wide open. This is major external rotation in this hip socket. This is complete neutral rotation here, this left. One more breath. Return the right knee to normal rotation, and then step back gently into Warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the Warrior, and Warrior 2. Straighten that front leg, reach cock and tilt, dropping into triangle pose. Spread the back wide and breathe. So again, check out your triangles. Are they all straight lines? Shaylee's legs on the floor, all straight lines. Arm to arm, down to that back right leg, across and back to the front, all straight lines. Side body, leg, arm, all straight lines. Where are you at in your practice? Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Good. Warrior 2. Fantastic. Flip the palm, reverse the Warrior. Let's cartwheel the hands down and step back into Vashisthasana. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. So step that left foot back, stack the feet, peel the left hand high. Rotate, open, and breathe. So again, if you think about reaching through the top fingertips, spreading the back wide and feel your lats engage, and then feel your chest muscles. So you're pulling your chest muscles, you're feeling the interior sweep, but you're still reaching through the back at the same time, really stabilizing that upper body. Let's release that left hand down the mat again. Gather yourself up and take your vinyasa. That could be plank, down dog. That could be plank, low plank, up dog, down dog, or any modification, knees up or down. Breathe. Create some calm here in your breath. 2 big breaths. 1 more breath. All right, let's go right foot high to the sky. Point the toe, roll the hip open, and bend the knee. You could stay right here. If you flip your dog and you drop that right foot down and pick the right hand up, find a beautiful back bend, by all means do so. If that's not in your practice, just stay with that hip opener. You're getting all the same benefits. One more big breath here. Let's come back to a down dog split. Right foot goes high to the sky. Step the right foot forward and through, coming right into warrior two. Cartwheel the left hand back, opening up towards the sidewall. Breathe. So check out where you are in your warrior two. Your front foot should be nice and parallel to the long edge of the mat. Your back foot should be nice and parallel to the short edge of the mat. The heel of the front foot should be in line with the arch of the back foot. The gaze is over your front fingertips. Make sure your arms are pretty level. Breathe. If your shoulders are tight, turn your palms, let them face up. Let your shoulder heads roll down, and then easily just flip the hands back to where they started. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath here. Good. Let's drop the right elbow down towards the knee. Left hand goes up over the head, extended side angle. Create length here. So Shaylee, use that nice sweep across with that arm to find that extended side angle. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. Let's take 1 more big breath here. And warrior two. Fantastic. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And warrior two. Straighten your right leg, turn your toes towards your side wall. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Let's go into a wide leg forward fold all the way down. Let the head come down towards the mat. Breathe nice and easy here. So I want you to keep your feet about parallel to the short edge of the mat. Don't pigeon toe this time. So what I want you to do is, I want you to bend into your left leg. And then I want you to take your right hand down to the mat, left hand to the high. Good. Come back through center, straighten that other leg, and switch your hands. Come back to the center, and really wide leg forward fold now. You can go a little pigeon-toed now if you like. Maybe the crown of the head kisses the mat. Maybe it doesn't. If you're an inverter and you've already gone up, good for you. Find your balance, your calm. We have about 3 more breaths here. So if you can get the top of the head to kiss the mat, that's awesome. If you're not quite there yet, don't worry about it. If you're close, the feet might need to go a little wider. If you're crowding your neck, you might be too wide in the feet. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Headstanders come down if you haven't already. Let's inhale the hands up high to the sky, reaching up high to the sky. And let's go warrior two back towards that front wall, bend into the right knee. All right, let's build a bind here. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Extended side angle. So once you feel where you were just at in this extended side angle, go ahead and drop the left hand down behind the back and take a half bind. So Shaylee's going to take her hand all the way to the inside of that right thigh. My hand would basically be on my right thigh. Now, try to release your right hand down inside of your right ankle. Good. So the palm should be facing towards the side wall. Big inhale, big exhale. Good. On the next inhale, draw that bottom right hand to your heart. Just bring the bottom hand to your heart. This is a modified half bind. This might be where you stay today. If you have full bind or 3/4 bind, you may take either of those. Shaylee's going to go into a full bind, binding on the back side of the thigh. If you're going to go 3/4 bind, you would hook your hands behind you and drop the elbow in front of this right knee, rotate open, look up over the top shoulder. They will all give you the same feeling of squareness towards the side wall. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, drop the left knee down to the mat and straighten your right leg, half split again. If you have full split and you want to drive that right foot forward and go into full split, do it. If you're staying in half split today, stay in half split today. Great place to be. We're going to be here about 3 more breaths, so pick how you want to spend these last 3 breaths. Last 2 breaths. Last big breath. All right, bend into the front knee, power up your back leg. Send your left foot forward to meet your right into a forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky, and hands come down into prayer. All right, we're going to play with dancer at the front. We're going to do the right side, and when we come to the other side, we'll do the left. But what I want you to do is if dancer makes you unsteady, I want you to play at the wall. I'll play at the wall. Shayla's going to do dancer. So, weight into the right foot. Left hand takes left ankle. So I stand up tall here at the wall, and I find a quad stretch to start. My right hand comes to the wall, and I start to reach and kick, and I find Nataraj. If you have a traditional Nataraj, go ahead and take that. My head's up looking towards my right hand. I'm really trying to kick this left foot up high and find a back bend here. Breathe. Shaylee's going to bring her chin up just a touch. Feel her heart come up just a touch. Now kick that back leg just a touch. There it is. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Good. Top of the mat. Let's inhale the hands up high to the sky. Come back to the mat if you're at the wall. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Make your way back through vinyasa to down dog, or just step back to down dog, or step back through plank to down dog. All right, left foot goes high to the sky. Point the toe, roll the hip open, and bend the knee. Again, you could stay here in this opener. This opener is awesome. If you want to flip that dog, drop that left foot down, pick the left hand up, find a nice, beautiful back bend here. Breathe nice and easy, creating length through the spine. One more breath here. Let's come back to a down dog split. Left foot goes high to the sky. Step the left foot forward and through right into warrior 2. Right into warrior 2. Awesome. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's find extended side angle. Breathe nice and easy here. Create length. So this is the warm-up one. So what I like to think about playing with in extended side angle is I want to think about drawing my feet together without letting my tush come up. So the lift you're going to create through the bottom is Mula Bandha. But if you're actually physically raising the tush, you're kind of spilling some out. So imagine like you're trying to drag your feet together. You'll feel some lift through the core. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Good. Back up warrior 2. Really nice. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. Let's straighten your left leg, turn your toes towards the side wall. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Get forward fold all the way down. Again, don't pigeon toe yet. Just wide leg forward fold all the way down. Good. I want you to walk your hands over to your left ankle and put your nose on your left knee. Good. Just take another deep breath here. Awesome. Let's walk our hands back through center. Walk them over to the right ankle. Put your nose on your right knee. You don't have to get all the way there like Shaylee does. I wouldn't be quite there at all. 1 more breath. Good. Come back to the center. Now establish that wide leg forward fold. Can you get your head down towards the mat? Maybe pigeon toe just a touch. So Shaylee actually has to shorten her stance a little bit. She was a little too wide. Now she'll find rotation so she's not crowding her neck. So although Shaylee has really nice long legs, she also has a long torso. So she has to check her proportions to make sure that she can find the rotation that she wants to get that head down to the mat. If you're an inverter, go if you haven't already. Breathe nice and easy here. You got 2 more breaths. You got 1 more breath. Good. Headstanders, if you're not all the way already down, go ahead and make your way on down. We all meet down in a forward fold. Good. Inhale. Hands up high to the sky. Stand up nice and tall. Warrior 2 back towards the front wall. All right, so we're going to build that bind again slowly. I don't want you rushing into your bind. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Reestablish that extended side angle, that beautiful extended side angle you were just in. I want you back in it. Breathe. Now, take a half bind. The right hand comes down. Shaylee's going to get all the way to the inside of the thigh. Beautiful. Good. Release the left hand down inside left ankle. Palms facing the side wall. Once you feel everything, draw your left hand to your heart. Now your heart and your hips should feel really square towards the side wall. Feel the outside edge of the back foot, bend into the front knee till it comes out of the front ankle. Now you make a decision. Am I going to stay here? Am I going to go deeper? Shaylee's going to go into full bind. If you want to go 3/4 bind, go that. If you want to stay in this modified half bind, take that. We're going to be here 3 more breaths. Control yourself. Again, let's think about dragging the feet together without picking the tush up. Good. Shine your heart towards the side wall. Close the rib cage just a touch. Feel your hips and your heart square towards the side wall. Just one more breath. And warrior two. Really great, guys. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Carve with the hands down both sides of that left foot. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Straighten your left leg, half or full split. So again, we're going to be here about 5 or 6 breaths. You could push right into full split now. In another breath or two, if you wanted to push into full split, then you could do that and take the last 3 or 4 breaths in that. If you want to stay in half split the whole time, by all means, hang out where you're at. All right, we got 2 more big breaths here. Let's take another big breath here. All right, when you're ready, bend into the front knee, power up your back leg, send the right foot forward to meet the left forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky, and hands come down into prayer. All right, let's go to that other side. Weight shifts into the left foot, grab your right foot, ankle, calf, or groin, finding tree. Setting up for Nataraj. All right, if you want to use that wall again, you can use that wall again. Reach and kick and find Nataraj. So trick here is if you're in the middle of the room, I would tell Shaylee, look where the ceiling meets the wall in front of you. That's going to get her head up and her heart up. That just fixed her whole upper thoracic spine. Now take your attention to your back leg and kick. If you're at that wall, use the balance of the wall. Really feel the arch through the spine. Holding here for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Fantastic, guys. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. All right, heel to your feet out nice and wide. Grab your ankles and then sink into yogic squat. So just grab the inside of the ankles, sink into yogic squat. Good. As you go back up, turn the toes a little bit, take the head back down. Good. As you come back down, toes out, heels, and sink into yogic squat. Hands can come into prayer, wiggle a little bit left and right. You could just stay here. Feel the hip flexors engage. If you want to go into crow, release the hands down to the mat. Let the weight shift forward and find your crow. Shaylee doesn't need the block, but it gives her confidence to have the block. It gives her a point of, this is where I don't want to go past. So it helps her find her posture. Whatever helps you find your posture, let it. Maybe you're just rocking forward and picking one foot up, and then maybe the other. Maybe both feet float up off the mat. Choice is yours. One more breath. Good. Rock back, relax for a second. Breathe. So we're going to set up and try it one more time. So if you're really new to it, if I bring my feet together, my hands come forward. All I got to think about is chest past fingertips till I find float. Okay? Give it a try. So that was a very flat bird. My spine was pretty parallel to the ground. Nothing wrong with that. If you can get that tush up way up nice and high like Shaylee has, that's awesome. When you're ready, make your way back to down dog. All the way back through a vinyasa to down dog, or just step on back to down dog. All right, let's go right foot high to the sky. Let's step the right foot forward and through, inhale up into high lunge. Strong through the back leg, drive through the heel. So we're going to finish off today's the flow section with balance. Hands come into prayer. Now, think about this right quad. When the weight starts to shift, control yourself. The finish move is you straighten into the right leg as you reach to the left heel. Find this warrior 3. Breathe. Hold it here. Rotate the left hip down. Reach to the left heel. Neck is neutral for 2. Take one more breath here. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Opening up into warrior 2. Good. I'm going to turn a little sideways. So with the same intention as you went into that warrior 3, I want you to go into this half moon. So we're here. Let the weight shift in this right leg. Once you start to move, keep moving till you find this half moon. Find it. Hold it here. Maybe look a little bit towards the side wall. Holding here for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Big step back, warrior 2 when you're ready. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Let's cartwheel the hands down, step that foot back, and take a vinyasa. Breathe nice and easy here. Create length. Create ease. 2 more breath. 1 more breath. All right, left foot goes high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. Push the mat away from you. Drive that foot up and back. Let's step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up, high lunge. Good. Hands come into prayer. So again, think about this left quad. Let the weight shift. You catch your weight into the quad. You cast your right leg off. You finish by straightening in the left leg, reaching through the right heel. Neutral through the spine here. Breathe nice and easy for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Step back, warrior 2. Opening up into warrior 2. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, and warrior 2. Again, let the weight shift back in that left leg. Catch your weight into the left quad. Cast your right leg off. Use your arms to help you teeter into it. Keep moving till you find that half moon. Eyes can stay down. Maybe start to look towards the right wall just a touch. Holding here for 3, for 2, for 1. Step back, warrior 2. Fantastic. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, step that foot back. Let's take your last vinyasa, guys. Last vinyasa, today's practice. All right, right foot goes high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. Let's take the right knee, the right wrist. Let's go pigeon on that right side. So try to get that front right shin as parallel to the front of the mat as you can. Good. And then walk your hands forward and down, find resting pigeon when you're ready. So we're going to be here a good minute. So just relax down. You're not in a hurry to get there. Take yourself there. Nice and easy. Feel your hips square down. Maybe your head comes down and rests down onto the mat. Some people will stack their hands and put their head on their hands. Some people will put a nice towel under it. Sometimes I like to use a block underneath my forehead. And I also might put a block underneath my back hip. On this side, that would be the right hip. Where are you at today? Can you go long? Can you ease yourself into this? You're about halfway there. Last 3 breaths here. Two more breaths. Good. Last breath. Fantastic. Walk your hands back towards your hips, finding a little back bend here. So, hands are by the hips. You're finding a little back bend here. This could be it. Pressing into the fingertips, lifting the heart up, let the head roll back. If you play with a variation, you can play with one. Maybe you bend the knee and grab the ankle with 1 or 2 hands. Shaylee's going into a mermaid here. She's going to draw that left rib cage through. 1 more breath. Good. And release. Hands down to the mat. Curl the left toe under. Send the right foot back down, dog split. Shake your right leg out. Just shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good. Let's put that right foot on down. All right, let's try the other side. When you're ready, left foot high to the sky. Take your left knee, left wrist, pigeon on that left side. Walk your hands forward and down and find that resting pigeon. So don't be in a hurry to get there. Get there on your time. So maybe you get a little checklist. So Shaylee really takes her time, but her shin is nice and parallel to the front of the mat. She makes sure everything is where she wants it to be, and then she starts inching her hands forward, finding a beautiful resting pigeon. Again, forehead can come down towards the mat. Maybe you stack the hands on top of each other, the forehead's on the hands. Maybe you stack the arms, forehead could be on the arms. Maybe you put a block there. Choice is yours. Breathe nice and easy here. You got about 45 more seconds here, so just relax. Pigeon can make you come into some real emotions. Emotions live in the hips. Sometimes opening those hips will bring out something. You might feel a little teary. That's okay. Just go with it. I've come out of A pigeon or two in my day is very teary. There's nothing wrong with that. Our last 3 breath here. Last 2 breath. All right, let's walk your hands back towards your hips, finding a little back bend. If you want to bend the knee and grab an ankle, bend the knee and grab the ankle. If you take a variation here, take your variation. 1 more big breath. As you release that foot straight back, curl the right toe under, hands to the mat, send the left foot back down, dog split. Shake that foot on out. Breathe. Good. All right, bending the knees, looking forward, hopper step all the way through. Come on to your bottom. So sitting in Dandasana, that's just staff pose. So release both feet forward, remove the flesh from the sits bones, sitting up nice and tall. Extend the feet forward. I want your hands just down by your sides. I want you to curl your toes back towards you. I want you to sit up tall and engage your core. Breathe. I don't want anything to move. Really engage. Take your hands to the high. Just reach the hands up high. Hold. Can you keep this position? This will tell you if your core is balanced front to back. If you're leaning forward or back, it might tell you where you're a little bit more dominant. If you're leaning forward, you're using more back muscles. If you're leaning back, if you're leaning back, you're using more back muscles. If you're leaning forward, you're using a little too much core muscles. Good. Drop the hands down by your sides, then walk your hands forward into Paschimottanasana. So we're going to be here about 30 seconds. You're only about 5 seconds in. So relax. Again, don't be in a hurry to get to your deepest variation right away. Take your time getting there. So once you feel you're pretty good, what I want you to do is think about where your sternum is on your legs. And I want you to pick your heart up and bring your sternum another inch or 2 down your thighs. Feel the crown of the head reaching towards the toes for these last 3 breaths. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. And let's come up. All right. Right foot comes in the groin, left foot is long. Let's forward fold towards your left foot. Jani Shirshasana. Breathe. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. And let's come up. What I want you to do is take this left foot, slide it a little bit more out to the side, like a half of a wide leg straddle. There it is. Shaylee's got it there. Now, walk your hands forward into a half wide leg forward fold. Hands towards the center. Breathe. So if you have really tight hips, this will feel awesome. Breathe. It's kind of like a modified Jani Shirshasana, except for you're engaging into forward fold muscles. Should feel nice. Breathe. We're setting up for a nice wide leg forward fold that we're going to do on both sides at the same time in a little bit. And let's come up. Good, 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 good. All right. Swing the left foot forward. Good. And switch sides, Jani Shirshasana. Draw that left foot in the groin. Right foot stays forward. Forward fold towards that right foot. Just forward fold towards it. Breathe. Melt down over that. So this is very linear. So that whole right leg is internal rotation. Two more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. All right. As you come back up, think about your right leg just swiveling out to the right side just a little bit. Good. Now, forward fold center-wise. Walk your hands forward just like you're doing a wide leg forward fold, except for one of your foot is into the groin. Breathe. Should feel nice. It's a little different engagement. Retta played with this on Saturday. I kind of like the way it felt, so I've been playing with it a little bit myself. And let's come up. All right. Shaylee, turn towards the camera. Let's go wide leg straddle, guys. So take the legs as wide as you can. You should be good and open here. Good. Maybe walk the hands forward and drop the elbows down to the mat. That could be it. Maybe you're just sitting up tall and that's enough. Good. Shelly will drop the elbows down, and then she'll pull her rib cage forward, and then she'll keep walking her hands forward until she melts all the way down. She's completely wide open. Now the only thing stopping Shelly is the ground. If we dug a hole where her torso is, she would go past where she is now with no problem. 2 more breath. 1 more breath. Awesome, guys. Let's come back up. Good. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide, Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide, breathe nice and easier. You could just sit up tall. You could hinge forward a little bit. You could walk your hands forward completely. Take the one that works for you. We're going to be here for 3 or 4 breaths. Breathe nice and easy here. You have at least 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And let's come up. Fantastic work, everyone. All right, both feet forward all the way onto your backs. So we're going to do 2 back bends. You can do bridge both times. You could do wheel. Choice is yours when you're ready. Feet close to the tush, hands by your side for bridge. Hands up over the head for wheel. Take the one that makes sense to you. Breathe nice and easy here. You got 2 more breaths here. Can you just relax and feel your arch getting grander, grander, grander? You just got 1 more breath here. And then release down. Windshield wiper those knees left and right, left and right, left and right. All right, so I want to play with some hip flexor engagement. So we're going to be pulling the knee in and then extending it up high. If that's not possible in wheel, stay in bridge. So hands by your side, push into the mat, come into a bridge. So pick the pelvis up. Now, I want you to draw your right knee towards your right rib. You could do this in wheel if you wanted. So pull that knee up and then extend it straight up to the sky. Reach through the flat of the foot like you're trying to stomp the flat of the foot onto the ceiling. Just 1 more big inhale. Exhale that right foot down to the mat. Pull the left knee towards the left rib. And then extend that leg straight up like you're trying to stomp the bottom of the foot onto that ceiling. Reach it up, reach it up, reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. Good. Exhale that foot on down and then let the pelvis come down to the mat. Windshield wiper the knees left and right and left and right. All right, your choices. You could just go into another nice long hold and bridge. You could go into a long hold and wheel. You could go into legs up the wall, straight up to the sky. You could go into shoulder stand. You got about a minute here to play. If you're a headstander or a handstander and that's your groove, please take that. Go ahead and take what works for you. So Shaylee's taking a nice wheel today. Let's see if she can hold this for a good 5 breaths. That's at least a half minute. Breathe. Where are you at? Are you enjoying what you're in? Do you need to adjust anything? Wherever you are, take another 2 breaths. If you're feeling like you want to start to make your way down when you're ready. If you're in a headstand or handstand, hit child's pose. If your leg's up the wall or in shoulder stand, you could go back into plow or modified plow and then come onto your back. We're all going to meet on our backs when we're ready. Everyone make your way onto your back. Hands come up underneath the bum. Lift the heart up, come up onto the elbows. And let the head drift back, finding fish pose. Legs are long. Breathe. Drive the heart up towards the sky. Come onto the top of the head. I don't care if the top of the head is touching the ground or not. It can hang. Breathe. Hold it here. Let's take big inhale through the nose. Stick the tongue out the mouth. Ah. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale through the nose. Stick the tongue out the mouth. Ah. And let's release all the way and down to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest and just rock gently side to side. So what I want you to do is take your arms out into a T and drop both knees to the left side and look at your right thumb. Both knees to the left, look to the right. Try to keep both shoulder blades down. The rotation as the pelvis is rotating through the shoulders, staying flat down on the mat. Let's take a few breaths here. Just breathe, feel the rotation through. 2 more big breaths here. Just let the rotation happen. And 1 more beautiful breath here. When you're ready, draw the knees back up through center. Big inhale. Exhale them down the other way. Your gaze will go towards the other wall. So drop the knees down to that right side. Look to the left hand. Breathe. Feel the rotation through. Breathe. Turn your palms facing up if they're not, and just reach through your fingertips. You'll feel your shoulder blades go flat down onto the mat. Look at that left thumb. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Good. Let's come back to the center. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock gently side to side. Grab the outsides of the feet. Pull the knees down towards the armpits. Let's take happy baby for a few breaths. Pull the knees down towards those armpits. Get long, tailbone to crown of head. Create some length. Shine your heart up towards the ceiling. Get long, tailbone to crown of head. 2 more big breaths here. Good. 1 more breath here. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. You can grab opposite elbows. Just hug the knees in. Head and shoulders roll off the mat, nose to knee. Curl up into a little bit of a ball here. Breathe. Imagine you're floating through the air doing somersaults like you just dove off of a diving board. You're coming close to the water. Release the arms and legs out long like you're diving into that pool. Get long as you can as you go in, reaching long. Toes, legs are almost on the ground. Arms are on the ground. Just feel length here. Breathe. Good. And then release. Good. Hands drop down by your side, finding final relaxation. Shavasana. So breathe nice and easy here. Let the body start to just digest what happened. Shavasana is a mini rest, mini sleep. It's very similar to what happens overnight. Overnight, you digest what happened that day. Your body recovers. You get ready for the next day physically, emotionally, intellectually. So take these few minutes we have here together and let the body do that. One of the things I started doing after workouts is if I run, at the end of my run, I run for another 5 to 10 minutes. Really slow. What is that? That's my running Shavasana. If I bike, when I finish biking really hard, I'm now tending to take a 5 or 10 minute ride afterwards, really slow and controlled. Just letting myself flush out lactic acid, letting my body digest what happened. Again, that's my biking Shavasana. And I find that this is helping my body to recover quickly from all the working out it's been doing. One of the things my father warned me of when I was, I guess, in my 20s, my dad's 30 years older than me, so he was about the age I am now. He said, "Fred, I'm always sore." He says, as I've gotten older, I've gotten stiffer and more sore. And as I started to get that, that's when I found yoga. Yoga helped me not to be as stiff and as sore. What do I find myself doing after every workout? Yoga stretches. What do I find myself doing before I do any workout? I tend to do a flow, even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes, just to warm the body up. A sun salutation is a wonderful way to warm up the body. You don't need to be the most creative with your flows to warm up. You need to hit the postures you know how to hit with integrity and breathe through the motion. One of the most beautiful classes I ever took had basically 6 postures, was the whole class. That was it. But we did them all with integrity the whole time. They were simple flows. So that was 6 postures, and there was vinyasas between them, but that was it. It was beautiful. It was challenging. Let's start to bring some attention back to our fingers and our toes, giving them a wiggle. Pull the knees into the chest when you're ready and give them a hug. Let's roll to your right side and then push to a seated position, facing the front of the room. Hands come into prayer at heart center. So sit up nice and tall, grow long, tailbone to crown of head. Invite some loving energy and release some energy that's not serving you. Invite some calm into your day. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale out the mouth. Ha. Hands come into prayer at heart center. Thumbs come to the third eye as we bow forward. Namaste. Everyone have a great day. I miss you all. I hope to see you all again real soon back here in the studio. We will definitely be keeping our eyes posted for when we are allowed to do that, and then come up with a plan that we can do it safely, where everyone can be safe and enjoy yoga again. Until next time, namaste. Thanks, everyone.